The Adventurer's Guild. You'll have a blast.
Welcome, friend of child, and congratulations on the first day of your illustrious career with the Fatui. You sound remarkably sure of yourself. Remember, we are mere mortals. Our ideas are fluid like water. Only the Tsaritsa truly has a will as solid. But back to the matter at hand. Child tells me that he has upheld his end of your agreement.
What agreement? Oh, the thing about him helping us find a guy?
Correct. Child promised he would find someone to break the stalemate. And the Harbingers do not break their promises lightly.
Ah, where is that guy anyway?
Child is currently at Lioli Pavilion.
Oh, Paimon knows this one! Ahem. There are two styles of cooking in Liyue, known as Li style and Yue style. They have been competing for centuries, but neither has emerged as the clear winner. The flagship restaurant of the Li style is the Lioli Pavilion. The owner especially chose to open the restaurant at Feiyuan Slope so they could compete face-to-face with the Shinue Kiosk, which is the flagship restaurant of the Yue style. Don't talk to Paimon like that! Anyway, Paimon's hungry. Let's get moving.
jewelry's out of stock, but we have some new items.
Aha, you made it. As promised, I've found someone who can help you. Someone who can solve the mystery of why the Liu Qixing would hide the Geo Archon's vessel.
So, where is he? In Liuli Pavilion?
He certainly is. Come, I'll introduce you. I took the liberty of setting up a business dinner, as per the Liu custom.
Welcome back, sir. You honor us with your patronage. Mr. Zhongli is awaiting your arrival in the room you booked.
Hi. Allow me to introduce Mr. Zhongli, consultant to an organization known as Wang Sheng, and a trusted associate of the Fatui. Indeed, Wang Sheng's line of work can be sensitive at times. Let's just say they understand when discretion is needed. And we, the Fatui, have always been glad to do business with friends who walk in the shadows.
Walk in the shadows?
It is an honor to meet you. I have heard tell of you from Mondstadt.
Discretion? Shadows? Is Wangshan some kind of business involving dealing with people?
Indeed. It is as you have guessed. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor organizes burials. We ensure that those who pass on do so in peace.
Huh?
Did you think he was some sort of hired killer? The Fatui calls many such people friends, but the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does not dabble in such business. Well, ostensibly. Well, they are still... I shouldn't say too much. In any case, I brought you to meet Mr. Zhongli because...
Because I can bring you to see Rex Lapis's vessel.
What?
Don't be so surprised. Sure, the Geo Archon's body has been squirreled away by order of the Tianquan Ningguang. But first, let's hear what Mr. Zhongli has to say, shall we?
Rex Lapis may be the prime of Adepti, but he is ultimately an Adeptus. Many Adepti have left us over the millennia. This is the inexorable trend. The times have changed. You must have felt it too when you were at Jueyun Karst. As you have seen, the time of the Adepti is ending, and the time of mankind is slowly dawning. In years past, Liu's tradition was that a huge memorial service be held to mark the passing of every Adeptus. But this time, the Qixing have made no attempt whatsoever to respect this tradition. It is sacrilege.
Yeah, the killer hasn't even been caught yet.
Deicide or not, the concern of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is this. When the ritual to receive this god is so kingly, it is all the more egregious for his final send-off to go unattended to. Traveler, Child has told me a lot about you. Since you have had dealings with the Animo Archon, could I ask you to help me prepare the Geo Archon's last rites?
A wise decision. The Tianquan Ningguang has forbidden anyone from accessing Rex Lapis's vessel, which of course you would need to access if you were to achieve your goal of meeting all of the seven.
Precisely. Only by participating in the rite of parting will you be able to see the form of Rex Lapis again. If we are agreed, come with me. We will speak of the details as we walk.
All right, my bridge building work here is done. Turned out well, didn't it? You can go if you want to. Don't worry about me. I might just have a few more drinks and get acquainted with these things they call chopsticks in the meantime.
After having experienced the land of the absentee Archon, traveler, how does it feel to know that our Archon and Adepti are here all around you in Liyue? I see. So you're that sort of person. It's not a bad thing. But I suppose you have yet to experience the substance of Liyue's 3,700 years of divinity. Organizing the rite of parting should prove to be an enlightening part of your travels. Liyue is the most prosperous of the seven nations, defended by deities and ruled by the Qixing. As such, the diplomatic maneuverings of the Fatui have gained no purchase here. Ningguang of the Qixing has always been on her guard against the Fatui. That is in all likelihood why Child wants to make use of the Wangsheng funeral parlor's connections.
Huh. What would Child get out of us doing the rite of parting anyway?
I neither know nor do I wish to know. As far as I am concerned, the Fatui are merely financial sponsors. I only wish for Liyue's traditions to endure. These are the advance funds that Child has provided. If you use them up, you can go to him to apply for any subsequent funding.
Wow!
Well then, let us be off. The first step in our preparations shall be to obtain some prize Noctilucous jade worthy of a deity.
What are you staring at? Huh.
Welcome to the Jade Mystery, my good friends. Would you like to try your luck betting on Jade? This could be your lucky day. It's cheap and it's fun, and who knows, you just might strike it rich.
Betting? No, we're here for... what was it again?
Noctilucous jade, of radiant grade at the very least.
Radiant grade, Noctilucous Jade? I see. You're not a tourist. My apologies. I have some here for your perusal. What do you think? The Jade Mystery is an old name in the jade business. Just look at that wonderful quality. Rex Lapis doesn't often bless us with such finery. Go on, pick whichever one you like.
These 3 pieces really do look pretty. Not like the ones you usually dig up. But how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go?
Oh? You want me to decide? That is fine as well. If it were me, the answer would be simple.
Oh? And that would be...
I'll take them all, boss.
Oh, you act with such panache, good sir. I always knew you were not a man of ordinary caliber.
Oh, wait, boss! That one didn't count! We need to discuss it again! Hey! If we only need one for the ritual, aren't we wasting 3 times the Mora if we buy them all?
Oh, Mora. It is as you say. I suppose I overlooked this particular aspect of the transaction.
Huh? How do you not think about Mora when buying things?
If one must always consider Mora before acting, then in all things one is bound by Mora.
What?
All Mora is currency, but not all currency is Mora.
What? Is this how the rich live? Well, he knows a lot about big money, but not a lot about big savings.
No need to waver. Even when I am constrained by Mora, I have ways of working around my limitations. Evaluating the quality of Noctilucous jade is indeed very tricky. As crude ore, there is little difference in texture, lustrousness, and internal pattern between good and bad jade. Only after the item made using Noctilucous jade has taken shape will you be able to see whether it is up to par or not. If you return to those crafty merchants to quibble, they will counter by saying that your crafting bench is to blame, or that your heat control was poor.
Whoa! To think it's that easy to get cheated.
But there is a way to truly evaluate this jade, and a true insider would know it. A fool sees the pointer and misses the moon.
What does that mean?
If you point at the moon with your finger, a wise man knows that you are pointing at the moon, while a fool will only see the finger, the patterns, the facade. These are all the finger. Noctilucous jade is a mystical stone used to light up the darkness, and so its brightness is the important thing. It is the moon. Noctilucous jade of excellent quality would have superior pyro-affinity. In other words, the bluer and brighter the luster of the ore under high temperature, the higher its quality. I have imparted the priceless secrets of the jade trade to you. Now, all that's left is to put it into practice.
Priceless, huh? Paimon's just said that we might never be able to use it again. We're back to buy some rocks, boss. But can you let us burn them first?
Burn them? You can't do that, my friends. If you were to do so, what would I have to sell? That would... well... fine. As you wish, then. How about this? I can take a small sample of all 3. I'll take a bit of a loss. We'll count it as a friendly gesture.
Don't worry. I know the rules. As long as we can prove that it is good jade, you will not take a loss.
All right. Take these as samples. I've carved them off with a knife and tagged them to boot.
Aren't these too thin? Even paper's thicker. No, even a bug's wings are thicker. These are almost see-through.
Oh, you flatter me, but I have to be gentle with these rocks. They are my pride and joy. If I'd taken off even a bit more, it would have killed me.
But wouldn't something this thin go go poof if we held it to the fire?
It can't be helped. Trying to deprive a merchant of his profits would be like forcing a ravenous wolf to vomit up the food in its stomach. Nonetheless, under the right conditions, these thin slices will serve.
What sort of conditions?
While we add the high temperatures using pyro, we can use hydro to reinforce it from within. This way, the samples will not immediately.
Oh! Oh, sir, to think you were this learned. Thank you for your understanding.
Strictly speaking, asking for samples when we have not yet agreed to purchase the goods is unfair. Trade in Liyue must be based upon fairness.
Well, guess we just need to find a place to try this out. You mean at Wanmin Restaurant? As long as we do it when she's not in.
That would not do. It is a place where people come and go. They would be endangered if the elemental reaction were to get out of control. We cannot take such a risk.
Oh, Paimon remembers! We once saw this big pot down at the Data Upa Gorge in the camp of the hilly churls from the Meaty tribe. It's real sturdy and should be able to take the elemental reactions. Now, let's pack those samples up and make a move.
It has been a long time since I last set foot in the Nation of Wind. A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came to visit me in Liyue. It must be said that the famed liquor of the land of pastorals is far better than Sumeru's frigid snake wine.
Trolls are still using it. It's a bit late, but we gotta cut the line.
No escape. This soup looks like it could be used as our hydro-elemental protection. Let's fire it up and begin our experiment. We're ready to go. Paimon will help remember which one of the three is which. Use pyro to keep making the pot hotter until we get the results we need. Mr. Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer the ore gets, the better it is. So, pay close attention. Whoa! That light came from the first Noctilucous Jade! Hilly trolls are surrounding us again! Were they attracted by the light? Such nosy than the rest. Let's go with that one. Let's head back to the Jade Mystery to buy some jade, shall we?
Sorry Dylan, I didn't see your reply. Hello, welcome to the stream. I ain't a badger, by the way.
You're back, my friends. I've kept the goods for you. Which of them would you like?
Exactly! That's the one Paimon remembers too!
No problem. If you have your eye on this one, you can have it.
Then we'll take a box of the third type of jade.
Done. All the same, and pardon me for asking, but I'm curious. Whatever do you need this much top-quality Noctilucous jade for?
So you midget.
I suppose it would not hurt to tell you. We need them to make implements for the right party.
I've got my mic muted because Miss Wright's waffling in the background, that's why I didn't.
I'd heard the rumors, but had given much thought to them.
Oh, that's sad.
This means that Rex Lapis.
But now
really
I'm here,
is...
so we have to talk.
Oh, it's hard to believe. Even though the Jade Mystery has been in decline,
Don't be a badger.
we have always been under his protection. It is said that when our Lord lost his way while going
I want to get new
incognito in the
characters
city
on this,
200
but I don't know
years ago,
how.
it was a spoon from the
It's
Jade
not
Mystery
Barbara.
that we used to sample the local delights. Alas, all things must pass. Well, if this is to be used to say farewell to Rex Lapis, then I shall sell this to you at half the price.
Are you sure? You didn't want to even give us an inch before.
If not for our Lord's protection, this city wouldn't exist as it does now. No proprietor can earn money off such a thing.
I'm sure
I'll get on Genshin, I'll stream it a little bit.
In the safe hands of the Liyue Chieftain and good honest merchants such as yourself, I for one believe that
Beep,
Liyue
boop,
will continue
beep.
to prosper, as it always has done.
Boop, boop, beep, boop, beep.
All
Boop,
right.
beep, boop,
Thank you,
boop,
my
beep,
friends.
boop, beep, boop, boop, beep,
What's with me
boop,
getting
beep,
all
boop,
sentimental
beep,
like
boop,
this?
beep, boop,
I'll
beep,
practically
beep.
be giving away all my fortune at this rate.
Now that we've made our choice, let's take this Noctilucous jade back.
Hey, wait a minute. He said it was half price, not that we could leave without paying.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I must have forgotten to do that too. Let me see. As I thought, I didn't bring any.
Any what?
More. My apologies. Another oversight on my part.
Oh, that won't do. This isn't some small sum. Oh, wait. Didn't Child give us some advanced funds earlier? That's a relief. Have a look.
It's fine. Just enough for half price. Though to be honest, it'd be all right even if the sum wasn't quite
Insert
enough.
money here.
Well, it's settled then. Let's take this jade to Yujing Terrace. That's where we plan to hold the rite.
Look at you
I
bossing
still
everyone
don't
around.
know,
You didn't cough up a
man.
single more.
I will do my best. You have my thanks.
I still don't know my name. I still don't know my name. Oh, oh, oh.
We can leave the jade here. I have already called for a jewelsmith to shape them into the implements that we will need. Ah, yes. I have yet to go and see Child. So, as for the jewelsmith's remuneration...
Guess we can't do anything else. Also,
Boo
is this where we're doing the right
she booby doll.
Yes. I have already rented this location and have begun making preparations for the rite. That's right. The Liyue Qixing have acquiesced to using the same location.
I still
But when
don't
something
know
this big
my
happened here,
name.
should suspects like us really be at the crime scene? We might get caught by the Millilith. Although with that said, since we got back from Dwayne Karst, none of those pesky Millilith soldiers have come chasing after us. Wonder what that's about. Also, the, Rex Lapis vessel.
Traditionally, we call it the Exuvia.
Ah, right! That's what it was called. You seem to know everything, Mr. Zhongli. So, was this Exuvia hidden away by the Qixing? I mean, we haven't even figured out who the murderer is.
One must think that they already have someone in mind. Or perhaps they already know. Surely they must have found all the evidence that there is to find here. These things are for the authorities in Yujing Terrace to consider. Trying to help would probably only add to their troubles. Before the rite is conducted, the Exuvia will be kept temporarily in the Golden House.
Golden House?
The only mint in Liyue, which is to say the only mint in Teyvat. All the mora that flows throughout the world is minted there.
Wow! Oh, no! Paimon wasn't thinking about anything bad. Paimon thinks it suits Morax. But why do you know this, Mr. Zhongli?
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Qixing, it is a semi-official event. As such, there is already some limited information available. Perhaps each has their motives. But this is the capital of commerce. A little exploitation once in a while is not unacceptable. In Liyue, where the god of contracts reigns, only contracts may not be betrayed. I, for one, have no issue with little maneuvers outside their remit. Well then, we should go and prepare the perfumes used in the rite.
Perfumes? Where'll we get those? Do we buy them?
No. Perfumes used to honor the gods must be freshly decocted. The quality of the silk flowers we require is also special. Silk flower petals contain a fibrous material of good quality, often used in brocade making. Its scent, however, is most elegant, and is especially suited for solemn events, like giving offerings to gods and adepti.
It's time for Zhongli's lectures on high society again.
We shall not speak of the details right now. Follow me. We shall go to the merchants to purchase our ingredients.
May
the Lord of Geo protect you. Fortune find you.
this might be the best one. I still don't know my name. Holy. Okay.
Hey, boss, do you sell
flowers? We certainly do.
Okay.
Which kind would you like?
Which
Oh my god.
the good kind? The best kind? Remind Paimon what kinds there are again.
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers. Always coming in here with your stupid questions.
Golden House Maiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate's Yearning. One of each to start with, if you don't mind.
My goodness, this gentleman is quite the connoisseur. You two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute. Now then, please peruse at your leisure. Do let me know if you have any further thoughts.
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how their environmental conditions differ from their ancestral habitat. Nevertheless, these are fine specimens, excellently preserved. Just look at the abundant foliage here, and these stamens, glamorous as a maiden of the Golden House. This strain is an evergreen, and mostly grows under complex hydrological conditions. By contrast, this variety thrives in any dark, damp location, often in large clusters.
Don't do anything about the foot.
It is distinguished by the profusion of petals and densely packed stamens, though its powerful scent gives it away just as easily. Lastly, this strain is quite
Big bug
glamorous.
damage.
Unlike its exuberant cousins, flowers and foliage are minimal.
Oh, baby,
And when
baby
in
boy.
season,
I
it
mean,
has a subtle yet enduring scent. It was first discovered by the ancients when they
that can't
scaled
be
the
all I came
mountains in
here
search
for.
of the
Can't be
Adepti.
all I did that
Silk
for.
flowers have all but
Well,
disappeared from the
what?
wild today
Yummy.
due to geographical changes over Liyue's history.
Boy.
Most are not grown by horticulturalists.
Wow, a true connoisseur. Most of that was news even to me.
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge. My traveler friend is the one to watch. They are on track to set foot in every corner of the world.
Oh, Mr. Zhangli, you're way too humble. So, which silk
I
flower
just
did you
killed those
want
things for nothing.
I'll take them
Yummy,
all.
yummy.
Yes.
Again?
How can I
Great
put
job,
this?
me.
When purchasing opera tickets, it is natural to decide based on which singer has the most melodious voice. But this silk flower purchase is not an analogous case. The same logic does not apply. Perhaps you don't know. Tradition states that we should decoct perfume from different subspecies of silk flower when making an offering to a statue of the seven. Rex Lapis will then make his own choice between the scents. Like several other tedious and complicated
Whoa.
traditions, this one has become simplified over time. But this is the only rite of parting to take place for one of the 7 in 3,700 years. As such, I do think we should honor tradition down to the last detail in this case. Now that's settled, a question. Do you have any Mora on you?
You forgot to bring money again? Zonk.
If I may interject, did I hear you say that these flowers are to be an offering to the Lord of Geo himself?
Yes, in a sense.
Gosh, well, why didn't you say so? I heard the awful news about what happened at this year's Rite of Dissension. It would be bad luck to say it out loud, but I've been worried about our dear Lord ever since. And what I've heard is true. Since these flowers will be used to glorify our... They're free of charge. Just don't forget to pass on my... I would be nobody if not for Rex Lapis. If he hadn't written those poems in praise of my wares, they'd only be worth a fraction of what I can sell them for today.
Huh. So much folklore here revolves around Liyue's deity making cameo appearances in support of local businesses.
Thank you, boss. I think I speak for all of us when I say that your generosity has saved our skins.
Our skins? You were the one who forgot to bring money.
Please, it's the least I could do.
So, now that we've got the flowers,
Ideally with the help of an expert. Unfortunately, none of my acquaintances have personal experience in the art of decoction.
Talk about first world problems.
How is this?
Hence, I need you to help by asking around in the city. Try the common folk, especially women.
So this time we get to go around town looking for nice-smelling ladies to talk to? Paimon likes this job.
I will wait for you near the statue of the Seven. Meet me there when the perfume is ready.
It's at the Adventurers Guild. Let's ask Lan. She's master of the Liyue Bridge, right?
Mm-hmm. So now I need to go to Monster. Where the fuck's that? Oh yeah, I'm all running about. Why do you care so much if I stream Genshin? Like, I don't find it. Oh, Danny's in my chat, isn't she? So,
is she?
She asked me to stream. Yeah, she told me stream Genshin, and I'm like, oh, okay then.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know Danny was in your chat.
Yeah, she's called Blue Narwhal.
Cool.
Subscribe to Apollo's Advocate on YouTube. Why the fuck are you here, Water Slime?
I'm further into the game than Dawn is. I'm better than him.
Yeah, he's the one that's more into the game, so he'll probably be streaming it more. I'll stream it at some points, if I feel like it, if I get bored.
Oh, you're the person I've got to talk to.
Lan, we
What?
need to ask you for a favor.
I stopped accepting commissions a long time ago. Sorry, you two, but you'll just have to ask another adventurer.
Okay.
It's not that kind of favor.
Yeah, well, like I said, I will be streaming it, just not as much as he probably will be.
Wow.
Sure, what adventure rank?
Do I look like the kind of girl
20
who wears
something?
perfume to you? I think you're underestimating the kind of person I am.
So that stream's called like adventure rank 27 in it.
So come on, Lan. What's your secret if not perfume?
Now that you mention it, yes, there is something. What is that scent?
The Wasteward
it
Great
must be from the
Sword.
Genshin flowers I picked on the way back. I forgot I still had them with me.
Damn it.
The truth is out. Lan's got a soft spot for wildflowers.
No, they were for medicinal use only. Anyway, this is a
You
pointless
want what?
conversation. If you want to know about perfume, try talking to Chimay.
The fortune teller, right?
Yes, it
Paimon
is.
remembers she smells pretty
Mention
good.
Impact is free.
See you around.
No, you gotta pay for it. You know. It's not very pog.
I got it for free.
I'm joking, it is free. The way that they get you is with wishes and crap, because you've gotta, you know,
On
spend...
PC?
On PC, it's free on everything.
Yeah, it's free on everything. So
Including Nintendo Switch. Because everybody loves Nintendo Switch.
We've come to ask you a
including Switch. But yeah, it is free on PC.
Perfume? I rarely think to use it, let alone about how to make it myself.
Epic, I know
That
it is.
said, some of the cosmetics
pretty
I
cool.
use are scented.
It's pretty epic, not gonna lie,
Because of this
guys.
confusion. Since I usually set up my stall by the docks,
Guys,
I
guys,
avoid
guys, you're not gonna
perfume
believe this,
at
but
the
it's pretty
play,
epic.
Because Celestia
The
forbids
game that I'm playing
Celestial
right now
sailors catching
is
fish
free.
from hunting
I'm not
for
even sponsored
soaps.
or anything.
That's the worst thing Paimon's
pretty cool.
heard all day.
While we're on the subject, have you never heard anyone
No, I
mention
haven't
Minara's
bags.
homemade perfume?
Don. Grr. Grr. Grr.
Yes, that's her. Many a rich family's daughter has gotten her to make perfume for them. Apparently, her homemade.
I'm just trying to
product
get
is better than
items,
anything
man.
else
I
on the
want
market.
new characters, I want all this, but I can't get them.
Finally, we're getting somewhere.
So will you be joining in my world, or will I be joining in your world? Because your world seems a little bit...
Well, I'm
Nice.
almost at world rank 3, so I highly doubt I'd join you. Or are you talking to someone else?
No, I'm talking to you, but if we can't join Worlds, then...
No, I can join you, but I'm saying you
found
wouldn't
at
join me.
last. I've been waiting for you.
Okay.
How did you know
Did
we
it
were
say it
coming?
doesn't matter what world rank you're in or something?
I can join anyone below me, but I can't join. I can join
Oh, you
people.
can't join above.
I don't think you can join higher world
about a
ranks,
couple
but
who
you
was
can join
snooping
people who are
around
higher
town
levels
looking-
than you.
Actually, I was starting to worry you wouldn't find me. This is the ultimate test of my appeal,
So,
after all.
what's the highest level that you can be in, like,
Making it out like
World
we're bad
1?
people.
What can I say? People love to talk. Maybe you ought to be more discreet in the future if you don't want word to get around. Relax. I know why you're here. You want to get your hand on my homemade perfume, don't you? What kind would you like? 3 in one go. My goodness. You have extreme tastes for someone your age. Maybe the rumors I heard were true after all. You're on the prowl with some sweet-smelling ammunition. Is that the best you could come up with? Even if you were genuinely offering perfume to a deity, that doesn't explain why you'd need 3 kinds. Sorry, your story just doesn't hold water.
Oh, I didn't see that.
People don't remember this
Talk to
tradition
Amber. Let's go.
anymore.
As
Amber.
one of my favorite poems
Come on,
goes,
baby girl.
O cherry tree, begrudge not thy blossoms as they are deflowered in the spring, for come winter, even thy sturdiest wood shall wither.
That went over Paimon's
Get that
head
chest, Amber, and then I'll talk to you.
In short, I'm happy to help. Traveler, you can be my assistant, but you'd better make sure I'm the only person on your mind while you're hanging around with me. So, where is a good place for making sweet perfume?
Why do I gotta get a gliding license
You mean
anyway?
one mean restaurant? Good choice. Let's go.
Why is everybody in this game intent on flirting with your character?
I don't know.
I'm just trying to get perfume for a god, and she's trying to flirt with me. Like, why?
Try something new at the Longman restaurant.
I've had a word with Chef Mao. We can start work now. Are you ready to please me?
What did you say?
I meant make me proud. As my assistant, obviously. While I'm setting up, you can go and fetch some water.
I really don't like how flirty some of the characters in this game are. And it always seems to be the older ones. Oh, brilliant, I'm stuck.
Have I gotta catch this raptor dude?
Oh yeah, you do, you have to catch raptor. I'm stuck.
Is he hard to catch?
No, not really.
Hey, adventure rank 9, let's go, baby. So wait, Danny wanted to know if it was free. So when she found out it was free, she left. Imagine. Ooh.
How can she be obsessed with Genshin then if she doesn't know it's free?
I think she really wants it, I don't know. I think she's seen a lot of people play and she's like, yeah, I want to play that game too.
Yeah, but you said she was like obsessed with it.
Now,
No, I said she really wanted me to play it.
silk flower essence using perfume making
Never said that
uses
she was
an altogether
obsessed.
different technique from alchemy. Here, let me teach you. Very carefully, take hold of the mortar and pestle. Gently does it. You need to keep your wrist firm so your hand doesn't slip. Now use your strong hand to stir it with a persistent rhythm. Keep going until the juices start to come out. Ooh, you're a natural, like a fish to water. Now take these and try it out on your own using a nearby crafting bench. Don't forget to do all 3. They look visually identical during the essence extraction process, but I will put them into separate containers when the perfume is ready.
The game is teaching me how to make perfume and essential oils.
Ah, what every good adventurer needs.
Well, I mean, it is an offering to the dead god that I witnessed die in front of my eyes.
You see a god there? That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's the second one you meet, Rex Lapis, god of contracts, Geo Archon. He falls out of the sky.
Who's the first god that you meet then?
Venti?
When do you meet Venti?
In the Monster Archon questline? The questline that you're currently doing?
Oh, do you get his character?
No, you got him out of a wish, but you can't get that wish anymore.
This is some exquisite silk flower essence.
Oh, so not Pog, I wanted Venti.
You must take
Venti's a really powerful character as well, apparently.
Yeah, and we
With
can't
a little
get him anymore,
guidance you make her make some perfume.
And you, my friend, were a wonderful assistant.
How do you get more wish things for wishes?
Wow, you actually remembered my throwaway comment. You know, you're cuter than people give you credit for. If I didn't have my guard up, I can see how easily one could be taken in. Anyway, shall I give you a brief overview of each scent?
I'm 15. Stop flirting with me.
Paimon wants to hear this.
Woman, you stop flirting with me right now. I'm only 15, woman.
Sweet as candy, straight out of a fairy tale. Younger women will love it. The second one is for those with more refined tastes. The
I
first
just want a
choice for
character.
daughters of high
It's not
society.
that.
Finally, the third one has a soft
Stop
but
giving me the
lingering
blood-tainted
scent,
greatsword.
like a mist
And other
that
greatswords, I don't want
captures the last light
greatswords.
of dusk. Mature women
Who told
adore
you
this
this?
scent. All clear? Don't get them mixed up now. You'll ruin the mood. Good. Be sure to come visit if you ever need help.
The
with
Black
anything, okay?
Tesla.
I'll leave you with some parting words. One who tries to sail 3 boats simultaneously should be careful not to go overboard. Come and hang out with me at Scent of Spring sometime, okay?
Bro,
Let's take these
she's as bad as Lisa.
Lisa the wizard.
The witch, yeah. She flirts with you. Do you know that she actually has an age marked on like in the wiki? Right, so just bear in mind, yeah, your character's age is 15, yeah? Lisa is 34.
Well, I mean, she may be 15, but she's like 6,000.
She's double your age, and she flirts with you.
I mean, if we're talking, if she was in the other realm, she'd
Technically, your character is over 3,000 years old, yes, but you are 15.
Did we take too long?
So you don't know that.
We were just staring up at the statue.
Does she?
You're back.
She does, and that's kind of weird,
Don't
bro.
worry, I haven't waited long. Compared to the watch that Rex Lapis's statues have kept over Lyra, this was but a brief moment.
Well, how can a person compete with a statue?
That is true. Well, have you brought the perfumes?
3 sets, and not one less.
Thank you both. Let us offer them up.
My elemental side?
This is the first kind of perfume. Miss Yenner said that it's sweet as a
Oh
tree,
yeah,
and it's
elemental.
liked by younger ladies. This is the second kind. It's got an elegant smell,
What
and
elemental?
the daughters
Where
of
the
high
which
society
one?
love it.
Oh, there it is.
The
Elemental
third
side.
kind has a gentle but lingering fragrance.
Oh,
Something like the dusk mist. And it's a favorite of mature ladies. Oh, what was that? That's the one older ladies like, right? Does that mean that Rex Lapis is actually an older lady?
Perhaps. Perhaps. Rex Lapis has taken on countless forms. Perhaps that really was what...
What a shame.
see the giant dragon form, and... Let's hope the Chising can catch the real killer.
We can leave that to the authorities. Let us focus on the fond farewell for Rex Lapis.
So, we finished another step in our preparations. What's next?
Next, I would like the two of you to help me borrow the cleansing bell.
Cleansing bell?
At present, a friend of mine named Madame Ping is the guardian of the cleansing bell. She lives near Eugene Terrace. If you ask her, she will know what to do.
Sure, but aren't you going to come with us?
Ah, I have certain reasons why I cannot be there in person. Please, do this for me.
Man, why has he gotta be so secretive this time?
All things must change. Youngster, are you here to admire the flowers? But it's a shame. These glazed lilies have almost all wilted.
What happened to them?
Back in my day, people said that glazed lilies can read human hearts. If they heard beautiful sounds like laughter and singing, they would also bloom joyfully. But if they heard too much wild gossip or slander, they would quickly wither away.
So that means these flowers feel what's happening in Liyue?
Yes, the rumors of Rex Lapis's death are no small matter. They are everywhere. Some say it was a Fatui plot. Others say that the Chising made it all up. And still others think that that which lies in the deep is breaking free. This harbor is like a mountain of dry timber. One spark, and the fire will consume us all. Well, I shall say no more. This old woman's grown too old and naggy. Did you have something to say, youngster? Borrow something? Oh, you've come to borrow the cleansing bell, yes? Apart from that, I don't have anything of value that you youngsters might want. But it was not originally mine, either. That trinket used to belong to a friend of mine. I was a vain beauty when I was young, and I would pester him for that bell all the time. He could not dissuade me, and so he gave it to me. But he said that if someone should come to borrow it, I must not be loath to give it away. It has been many years, and who knows how many times some of us come to borrow this bell. Still, though, I can't recall when it started. It's been a long time since anyone has come to borrow it. Oh, these old bones are So slow to look for things. I doubt you can wait that long.
What a weird thing to be proud of.
All right, children. There is no need to worry. I didn't place the bell very far away.
Do you live near here, Granny? Whoa, but this is Eugene Terrace. It's gotta be expensive.
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city. See this ceramic teapot? My entire household is in here.
How does that work?
Oh, youngsters. I simply mean that the bell is somewhere inside this teapot, and you are quite welcome to borrow it. If you can find it.
This Granny is so weird. What does she mean, or...
Why am I'm inside a teapot?
Youngsters, this is where this old woman keeps all her things. Quickly now.
That's kind of weird, bro.
Fetch that bell.
Whoa! That sounds like Granny's voice. So, this is her teapot? What's going on?
Oh dear, so many cobwebs. It seems I really haven't cleaned it in a long while. Sorry to trouble you, children. Please help an old lady clean up.
You notice? The cobwebs were made of elemental energy. How long has it been since Granny last swept this place?
Cool it! This moment will be frozen. Take this!
You know, with such a special teapot and the cleansing bell, do you think this old Granny could also be an Adeptus?
Hey, Neptune's in my stream.
Who Neptune?
Shadow Corpse, that's all I'm gonna say.
I'm more and more convinced that she's an Adeptus. But don't they all live in
Miss Wright was making that lesson feel like it had gone on for so damn long. She wasn't even doing anything, she was just talking, like, she wasn't even teaching us, she was just having people in there talking.
Power that ended Python!
You know, if I'd have known I was gonna be fighting monsters inside of a teapot, I might have healed up before I came in here.
What levels does this teapot have? It would be nice if we had one of these too. Or at least we wouldn't have to camp outside.
Whoa, there's a lot of flying right now.
You still doing the thing with, like, having to chase after a raptor?
Oh,
Yeah.
found it. Youngsters are so quick on their feet.
And right now I'm dropping bombs on people.
Now, let me...
Kind of weird,
All
but
right.
I don't mind.
Come on out now, children.
Such a weird mission. Why was I inside of a teapot?
All that's left to do now is grab ourselves a raptor.
I just take a look at my chat and I just see reply you midget, that's what I thought you would get, elbow cough, elbow cough, elbow cough, elbow cough, elbow cough. And then
Found an elbow cough, it looked like a dog to me.
And then Nep just saying buffering. Or unless that's another emoji
It's
or
like an
something I
emote.
can't see. Yeah,
It's like
it
an
is.
emote that we can't see and it's annoying.
You youngsters
It's like Danny tried to do it for me and it said buffering.
Yeah, that's what I've got, buffering. It just says buffering, doesn't actually show.
An adeptus. Oh. I haven't heard anyone say those words in earnest for a long time. As to whether I am one or not, child.
Really quite annoying.
Surely you already understand.
Paimon kinda knows what you mean. But it's
Where
also
do I
kinda
go?
confused. Are you really giving us the bell just like that, Granny?
Wait, can you fly over there?
It's weird. Something's
No, you
just
can't, I
happened
think.
direct Lapis,
Ah,
and then
okay.
we come running
You're
up
flying
asking
off,
for
so.
it.
Oh,
Boo.
don't be silly.
Hey, a potato! We got a
Harbor has been
potato!
through a great deal in its history. In that time, it has seen the departure of
We got a
countless
potato.
Adepti.
Is that raptor dude any
No
hard?
matter what, we have always performed the
No,
rite of
I don't
parting
think so.
first before any other matters.
Sick.
To cry, catch the murderer at the top of one's lungs, but ignore the rite of parting. That, to me, is what is wrong-headed. Now that you have come to borrow the bell, I guess that perhaps an old friend of mine has finally decided to take matters into their own hands. So, why would I be unwilling to lend you the bell? Oh? Well, if it came to that, they would find a certain old lady knocking at their door. We haven't met in a while anyway. It would be nice to share a drink and chat. Well, you must have things to do. Since you have the bell, you should return. Oh, and do tell the person who sent you that if they have time, they can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
We will. Thanks, Granny.
Paimon is so rude.
Oh, what has she done now?
She keeps calling this poor old woman Granny.
What the hell?
The old
Why?
woman who put me in her teapot.
Millie, Emmy, give me a second.
Okay,
Indeed. This is the cleansing bell. It's in good condition. Let's place the perfume we've prepared inside. An Adeptus.
That's suspicious. But if you don't want to talk about it, we won't pry. Oh, yes, that old granny asked us to tell you something. If you have the time, you can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
That tone does not suit you. Still, her teapot is indeed very good. There are none better for brewing tea. When a suitable time arrives, I'll bring a spot of fine tea and pay her a visit.
So what's the next step in our preparations?
Next, we need to purchase kites.
Ooh, Paimon loves kites! Are you taking us kite flying? Is this our break time?
No. Kites are children's toys, yes. But they also play various symbolic
Right,
roles
I'm
in
back.
rulers' rituals.
Didn't know you'd come.
I will explain it
I
to
have to
you.
go do something for
But
the
our next
monsters
course
too.
of action should probably be to purchase the kites first.
Oh, sure. Curiouser.
Oh, chicken. Oh, sorry, no, it's foul. Fair is foul and foul is fair.
Where do I buy kites?
I don't know. What do you buy kites?
A character is currently involved in other quests. Cannot join this quest. Granny Shan is busy completing the quest Snapshots. I guess I gotta finish this first then.
Hey, another chest. Oh, would you look at that another flying section? Ooh. Why did my glider not pull? Why did my glider not pull?
Where was the other one?
Why am I going through the ground? Have you ever gone through the ground, Max?
What you do? What now?
Went through the ground.
No,
Like
can't say I
literally the
have.
ground. The ground was there, but I just flew straight through it. I need to heal up Amber, but I can't while I'm in a dungeon. Is there any reason why you can't heal while you're in a dungeon?
I don't know. I think it's just to make it a bit more difficult.
I'm here doing this raptor quest and Amber's taking a bit of damage and I wanted to heal her back to full.
Where am I supposed to go? Where am I supposed to go?
Is my character just forgetting that she has wind magic?
The hell just happened?
The key here is consumer psychology.
I don't understand where I'm supposed to deliver these damn things to.
Honey, just call me
Oh no, you're another world quest, aren't you? You're not. God damn it. Right, where am I What's the quest called?
Freeze.
And then I'm assuming I gotta go to the chasm, or patrol the chasm's perimeter.
Getting this gliding license turned out to be quite the adventure, my friend. Oh, me, man. No, the old party off. Yay. What?
And it's just bouncing on.
Pog sound. What?
I should probably finish the world quest before I do anything else.
That raptor fight was easy.
I know it is. Actually, do you know what? Considering that it's in the middle of nowhere, no, I'm gonna keep doing the story quest. I didn't really have a choice on that one. It told me I had to do it before I could do anything else, so... Oh wait, I now know why it wouldn't let me do the story quest without doing that quest.
Why?
Because one of the person that I need to go buy kites off is one of the people I had to interact with to
What should I try?
Ah, sir, you're here. The 7 kites you asked for have been made to order. Would you like to take them now?
Yes, thank you.
It's rare to see customers who want to buy this type of kite nowadays. In the early days, we used to get orders from people of all walks of life.
How the hell old is Barbara? How old is Barbara?
Funeral parlor, so he's probably well versed in all these walks of life.
How old is
We
Barbie?
talked about a whole bunch of things.
Barbara. I can't remember.
He seems to know Liyue's favorite topics, money and government, really well, but he likes talking about less useful topics instead.
Well, that's because I prefer to share fun things with you.
Children's toys are very fun things, that's for sure. I enjoy watching the children at play as much as anyone else. But there is
Only saw my
more
characters
to
in
it
my
than
party,
that.
level 20 now.
Finely crafted toys are well loved by children,
How do you
but this
get
craft
level 20
itself
then?
has been honed over thousands of years, and there's meaning behind
Boy,
it.
it's 4.8 Adventures on
I
15.
have made kites in Liyue for 40 years, and I am intimately familiar with the forms passed down from my ancestors. The meaning of these 7 kites is far from banal.
Indeed. These are decorations used in the rite of parting. The 7 kites represent the 7.
I took the liberty of coloring outside the lines when doing the insignia of the Animo Archon. As for the kite that honors the Drio Archon, one must follow the contract given right down to the last letter. These patterns are ancient, and you can also find them in the Golden House.
Ah, Paimon's heard that name before. Huh?
The design of this kite displays these markings of tree and leaf pay due honor to wisdom in the passage of time. All this on a single kite. Truly astonishing. Justice flows across the surface of the waters. War rages like a flame. As does that which the Cryo Archon once.
The compliments of a learned man truly are pleasant.
Well then, Granny Shan, I shall take these back with me. As for the payment...
Well, allow me.
Hey, it's Child!
No, I was merely passing through. I see Mr. Zhongli's the same as ever. When paying, well, when getting others to pay for him, he neither looks at the price tag nor his wallet. He knows a great deal about money, and about the trials of the common man. He just doesn't consider poverty to be something that could ever happen to him. Or perhaps, you could say that he cannot imagine himself lacking money.
How has he not died of hunger yet?
Child, you are as fond of jokes as ever. Well then, since we've purchased our kites without incident, there's no need to take a break before moving to the next step in our preparations. The rite of parting requires helping hands as well as materials. We should be able to find some people near the harbor.
Oh, by the way, take this bag of money. You probably won't want to let Zhongli do the bargaining, if you know what I mean. Seems I missed out on some interesting information. I suppose I'll just have to find a more opportune moment next time.
Okay.
Listen. Hiring help? Sure. But let me just say first that I'm a reserve member of the Adventurers Guild. I take adventuring commissions, but I don't do anything clerical.
Adventure? Venturing into the
Oh, I have
mountains to capture
69
a few
animal
crystal
sigils.
shrines seems adventurous enough.
That's not hard. Almost a bit too easy for a reserve adventurer.
Tasty.
Never mind. I'll only charge you
Another
15,000 more.
one.
What say you?
A most fair
Northland
price.
sword.
That won't do, I'm afraid. It's too little. Too little, I say. That won't do, I'm afraid. Let's see. No, go higher, or I'm not doing this. Five geocrystal flies. Yes, I do think it's worth about this much. I'll do it.
15,000 more for some geocrystal. Are you actually like having me on? I tried to negotiate 5,000, wasn't having it, so I bumped it to 750, wasn't having it. 10 grand, wasn't having it. Now he had to go to 11,500.
Whoa, that's expensive.
That's not
could
very
you give us
nice.
a bit of a discount on account of the whole Hero of Mondstadt thing?
Hero of Mondstadt? Never heard of him.
Well, you may never have heard of this hero, but it seems you've heard of Mora nonetheless. Thus, I will simply pay the whole sum.
This price will do. No loss to me for a day's work.
Oh, help? So what's the job?
Let me see. We are still missing some wooden implements over at Eugene Terrace.
No problem. That'll be 20,000 mora for a single trip. How does that sound?
Done.
This is all you got? Then no can do. Child? No. He's putting up the money? Oh, still no. Wouldn't that mean I have to make 2 trips rather than 1? How about this? Let's make a trade. I'll take what you're offering right now, and get me a single Chinkson flower, and I'll consider that payment for a detour to find this child fellow. How does that sound?
Guess we've got no choice.
Have you brought the good? Hey, that's pretty good. These things are pretty rare. And with this Chinkson flower, I should be able to pacify my daughter tonight. I'll make sure the work is done before...
Shut Paimon, you bitch.
Paimon is not emergency food.
Might as well be. So.
Yeah. She is, honestly. She's 5 years old and I'm gonna eat her.
Whoa.
For food, you know, when I'm hungry.
Bit far there, Max. Man just said she's 5 and I'm gonna eat her.
You give me the information I need, and maybe I'll leave the Northland Bank's vaults open and unattended for half an hour.
You shop on a store. Nothing happens.
Does that mean you know what he's after? Yikes! You're right! Signora!
You both need to calm down. I don't know what's gotten into you. Just what is this about? The atmosphere got so tense all of a sudden.
Next, we need some everlasting incense. For this, we need to go to Boo Boo Pharmacy, the finest pharmacy in all of... Is everything okay?
Everything is fine. I was just informing them that they need not return the surplus Mora. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be going.
Paimon definitely felt like Child wasn't happy with us just now.
Really, Paimon? What gave you the impression that he wasn't happy with us? The fact that we didn't give him the information and he literally threw a strop? Or the fact that he mentioned that the atmosphere was tense and that we can trust him and he's not like the person who tried to kill us in Mondstadt? Paimon thinks that he wasn't happy with us. Oh, really?
No, where'd you get that from? Where'd
you get that idea?
Paimon does not know. I just thought he may not have been.
Like, poor Venti got his heart ripped out, and she's like, oh yeah, you know, we'll just give this information up to a guy who works with the chick who ripped his heart out.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, sorry, you're not up to that part yet, huh?
Not Venti.
It's technically not his heart, it's something, he wears it on his belt, something to do with like all gods having one. But she like rips it off and it makes him really weak. And then she tries to kill you and then she like teleports away.
Why would anyone want to hurt Venti?
Because he's a god. And he hasn't been seen in thousands of years. And they support a different god who wants to be the most powerful of the gods. Her name is Signora, by the way. For when you encounter her.
Her name is Signora.
Yes.
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Hola, mi amigo. Hola, Signora. Yep, that is my name. Do not wear it out. The scent of wind.
Did you hear that? Where did it come from?
Hola, senorita. Nope, just Signora. Isn't Venti like Italian for something?
The reception, it seems.
Pretty sure it is.
You go check it out, and Paimon will bring up the rear.
Wait, are all these characters named after some sort of food somewhere? Paimon, Venti. Well, I've already debunked myself because Signora is not a food.
Oh, there you are. But you can't even reach the counter. Joke's on you. Paimon floats, so height is no restriction. Anyway, there's something weird about this one over here. What's the talisman doing on her forehead? It can't be. She's a zombie.
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy. I am Chi-Chi. Once upon a time, Chi-Chi died. Then, Chi-Chi was saved by the Adepti. Now, Chi-Chi is a zombie.
Something like this would be unimaginable.
You know Chi-Chi, the little girl? She's dead. She's a zombie. I just met her in the game.
Hello, little girl.
She's a
sell
zombie.
everlasting incense here?
She's a zombie. She was brought back by
Excuse
the
me, sir.
Adepti.
Did you bring your prescription?
Surely no prescription is needed to purchase everlasting incense. It's not a controlled substance.
Chi-Chi can get your medicine, but only if you show Chi-Chi your prescription. These are Chi-Chi's orders from Chi-Chi.
Zombies are limited to acting within the confines of their orders. And somehow in this case, the zombie issues her own orders to herself. My dear Chi-Chi, we didn't bring a prescription, I'm afraid. But we do hope that you can still help us find some everlasting incense.
Okay then.
How did you manage that?
Where's the tri-seal?
Chi-Chi helps you. You help Chi-Chi. Only fair.
Since when do customers
What?
need to do favors for
The
customer
tri-seal.
Tri-seal?
Just think of it as a peer-to-peer transaction.
Go to Mount Tianheng.
And I need to
Find the
explore
Gui
from
Zhong
like a
Ballista,
quote-unquote
and hunt a
tri-seal.
Coco Goat.
Oh, that really
Who's
overpowered
using
sword?
I don't know.
I thought you'd already done the mission for the really overpowered sword.
What mission is that?
I don't believe so. The Guizhong Ballista, at least, I have heard of before. It's a kind of crossbow turret, installed on Mount Qinheng by an adeptus in the distant past. An early mechanical device. Located in Qinheng Pass, it was designed to automatically fire at large monsters, protecting Liyue from external threats.
Mr. Zhang Li really knows Liyue inside out.
Apparently not quite. This is the first I have ever heard of the Coco Goat.
The Coco Goat is a legendary animal, an adeptabeast.
Did you want to add anything else, or...?
No, just that the Coco Goat is a legendary animal.
Apparently I don't, so where do I have to go?
What
The
it
Sword
looks like.
Cemetery
Don't
in...
know. Where to find it? Don't know either. Where it came from?
Cemetery in
Also don't know.
Dadopa Gorge is
Very well,
defeated,
Let's
defended
start
from
by
all
investigating
sides
near the
by
Guizhong
3
Ballista.
different
Perhaps we will
Helicurus
find some clues.
tribes. There appears to be an adventurer from the Adventurers Hall Guild nearby.
So the zombie, just because I need some incense, the zombie told me that I need to go kill a thing called a Coco Goat. It's a legendary adepti beast. And then she went on to say, where to find it, don't know. What it looks like, don't know. Where it came from, don't know that either.
So where do I go for this?
So I gotta hunt something that I don't know where it is. I don't know what it looks like. And I don't know where it comes from. All I know is that it's called a Coco Goat.
I basically gotta do the same right now because I have no idea what this thing looks like.
Right, explain to me what the quest is.
Looks like unleash something. Oh no, give me a sec, I'm just fighting someone and then I'll tell you. It says... break the Sword Cemetery seal.
It's huge!
So just go to where it's telling you.
I believe it took an adeptus to build this. But how do
There's
you
no
operate
marker
this
on the
thing?
map.
Just think how much strength you...
Google it then.
It is.
Aw, what? It broke?
After millennia of wear and tear, even adepti contraptions are difficult to maintain.
So what are we gonna do? Quick, Mr. Zhang Li, use your unlimited high society knowledge powers!
You almost make it sound like I'm some sort of bourgeois parasite whose only utility lies in providing quaint pieces of trivia on demand. That
This
said,
is Dadopa Gorge.
think for a
Apparently I need to
moment.
go to the Dadopa Gorge.
Ah, yes. Spare parts were made
I'll
for the
just
Guizhong
head over
Ballista
to
when
the
it was first
Dadopa
built, in
Gorge.
case it was damaged in battle. As I recall, there is a military supply post from that period somewhere inside the pass. If we can retrieve the spare parts from where they are stored, we may be able to repair the Guizhong Ballista. One just needs to understand the basic working principles of the device.
So, what you're saying is that you actually understand the working principles?
I have a smattering of knowledge on the
Pinned
topic.
it, but I don't know.
With the parts in hand, I could at least tinker with it.
Where is that supply post?
Still don't know my name.
That's because I have to, so I have to go away. Oh God. Okay, now from here. No.
Billy! Billy!
Have you encountered Le Dragon yet?
I don't know. When do you encounter that?
Well, he's a dragon, so, you know, I think you would have known if you'd encountered him.
Probably.
He's like a big blue, he's blue, and he's got wings, and he's a dragon. I'm pretty sure you encounter him literally at the start of the game, and then you kill him later on.
And I probably have encountered him. You just answered your own question there.
I said I'm pretty sure you encounter him at the start of the game.
I can't remember that. Oh God, fucking fine. Die, you cunt. No one cares about you. Bastard.
Jeez, dude, don't need to remind me.
No.
That's sad that you don't know your name.
Mm-hmm.
How long have you been trying to remember it?
Long time.
These parts look useful.
No one will help. Name gone forever.
One moment. I will try to repair the device. It is done. The Guizhong ballista is more intricately designed than I thought.
Oh, big fat retard.
Now how do we turn it on?
It's easy enough. We simply need to do this. Look, it even has a scope.
Over here we have...
Shrine of the Dead.
And over there... more nothing.
I'm gonna meet a woman.
What do you think you're doing?
Oh.
So you fixed up this turret because you're planning to do what exactly?
But I can't see
Not
a woman.
A Guizhong ballista. Also, kindly state your name before you ask a question. It's just good manners.
Are you blind or something? You're looking at the leader of the treasure hoarders, old man. This area is supposed to be chock full of hidden treasures, but you can't get anywhere near them with this thing keeping watch. It might look like any other mechanical device, but trust me, it's got a mind of its own. Last time we approached the mountain, it nearly skewered one of our guys. A few of us risked our lives to disarm it, which amazingly we managed.
I'm not the Deduper God,
for 2 seconds, and
but I do not know what this woman I am supposed to meet is.
The next thing you'll be repairing is your faces, and that's if you get out of this alive.
Tut tut. Vandalizing the legacy of an Adeptus for selfish gain. Disgraceful behavior. It is not we who need reprimanding, but you.
Oh, am I gonna get to play as him? No, I'm stuck as myself. Brilliant. Well, if you're the leader of the treasure hoarders, then surely you should be harder than a regular treasure hoarder. Right? But I guess not.
Explore and unlock the Tri-Seal. See, you're telling me to do that, but I don't know where I'm meant to go.
The hunter.
Where do you go to unlock the...
Where do we go now?
The northernmost one is an area battle where you have to kill 10 enemies within an allotted time. It's not very difficult. Once you have killed the enemies, you will need to use the ice on the pedestal to unlock the first seal of the Tri-Seal. Is that this? Oh, I think that it's this, but I can't be sure. Don't bother me. Don't mind me, buddy. Confuse over there for me. If you buy something. Oh wait, I think I've already activated this one, so I don't even need to be here. So where's the second one?
No one escapes my...
The next one to the south is in a tiny lake. Tiny lake. On the lake is a group of enemies and a pedestal. Take down the enemies. Then use Lisa's
Troubling
element.
ourselves over this
Which one's
rabble is
Lisa?
not worth the time. We should focus on our contract with Chi-Chi.
Oh yeah, that! So we've got the Guizhong ballista working, but where's our Coca Goat?
A search using the Guizhong ballista revealed no significant life
Oh,
forms
lightning
nearby,
element.
save for the usual wildlife. What's
I'll do
more,
that after I
a
defeat the
contraption
enemies,
built
and I
using
guess.
Adeptus technology should have no trouble detecting an Adeptabeast, as Chi-Chi put it.
What?
Which means...
I don't know.
Paimon wouldn't go that far.
No, I need to...
We did something positive, right?
We won't solve anything while standing here and racking our brains. Let's return to Boo Boo Pharmacy. Explain that we could not find a Coco Goat, and review our next step.
Good idea. We did our best, and that's what
Oh,
counts.
fuck off, man. What? You got him. Alright. You didn't need to ask me, did you?
Got what? Huh? Got what?
Earphones. Yeah, earphones.
Whose earphones?
Hers. She asked me to find them, but she had them near her, so she don't need to find them anymore.
Dylan, I lost something and it's right next to me. Find it.
Yeah, it's your fault. I don't have it, Dylan. Why are you still chasing her, bro?
She said it was your fault because she lost her earphones.
No, she didn't say it was my fault. She just told me to find him.
Why couldn't your mum have done it herself?
That's where I need to go. Now, explore and unlock the tri-seal.
Forgive us.
It's like the life I'm meant to be in.
We found no trace of the Cocoa Goat Adeptabeast of which you speak.
What a disappointment. Don't worry about it. But I feel very disappointed.
Oh, poor Chi-Chi. Why does Paimon feel so guilty all of a sudden?
Cocoa goat milk is tasty. So tasty. Much better than normal goat milk. Only an Adeptabeast could make such tasty milk. I'm sorry. I have a poor memory. I cannot remember the name of the milk. That's why I wrote it down. Where did I put it? Ah, here. This is the name. Coconut milk.
Huh?
I owe you both an apology. I hastily agreed to what appeared to be an equitable agreement with this zombie child, when perhaps I should have undertaken further due diligence.
Never mind, Zhongli. You didn't know. As the Liyue proverb goes, all things are random.
Why is Lisa literally the most flirty character of all time?
To predict anything. Literally no one could have seen this coming.
Literally her special ability. She says, "You've been a naughty boy."
Say a bad thing?
Sorry, but Paimon's gonna leave the job of shattering this poor kiddo's world to you.
No.
Why do I need to do this? I've looked it up.
Seems Chi-Chi took this pretty hard.
Someone learnt a valuable life lesson today, then. Thank you all for looking after my little Chi-Chi.
Might I ask who...
Ah, how rude of me. I'm Baiju, boss of the Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Paimon thought Chi-Chi was the boss. Turns out it's some wacko who wears medicinal ingredients around his neck.
What a sorry state of affairs. This little mascot is even more of a simpleton than Chi-Chi.
Ah! The medicine! The snake is speaking!
I prefer to stay silent, but faced with strangers, I must speak, lest you mistake me for an escapee from the medicine cabinet, for I am a living, breathing serpent!
Don't mind Chung-Sheng. She's a good girl, really. As for you three, communal chaos causing with Chi-Chi aside, what business brings you here?
Do you sell everlasting incense in this fine establishment?
Everlasting incense? Why, of course we do.
Whew, at last. Things are finally
I mean, I found the adventure that I meant to find, but I don't know where I'm meant to go now.
You might as well just rob the Golden House. Oh, but the Chising have taken it over for now. Security will be tighter than usual.
3 million. An innocuous number in and of itself. Though practically speaking, it could be a hard sum to come by.
It's a crazy number. We'd never be able to make that much more. And as for Mr. Zhongli, he's around 3 million short.
This is correct.
What are we gonna do? Is this the part where we go crawling back to Child?
Cocoa Goat! Cocoa Goat! My sides hurt. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe you fell for that.
Hey! Less laughter, more sympathy!
I'm almost in tears over here. Thank you. That was the best laugh I've had in a long time. In return, I'm more than happy to sort out this mess you've managed to get yourselves into. Excuse me, sir. Dr. Baiju, isn't it? Truly honored. I'm Child, one of the Fatui Harbingers. Forgive my audacity, but I see a great many opportunities for us to collaborate in the future. If Boo Boo Pharmacy needed a stable supply of, say, coconut milk, the Fatui could help by setting up a robust and speedy distribution network.
Strange. I knew the Fatui infiltrated businesses with seductive deals, but so much fuss over coconut milk?
Coconut milk. Baiju, quick. Chi-Chi wants coconut milk.
Ah, yes, of course, Chi-Chi. Anything you want. Thank you, child. I look forward to a successful collaboration in the future. I can give you a discount on that everlasting incense, too. Let's say 2,990,000 more.
That's like 0 difference from 3 million!
2,990,000. Also an innocuous number in and of itself, though practically speaking, it is a whole 10,000 less than the original sum of 3 million. Well, now that this is settled, we must head back to Yujing Terrace. Mr. Child, Dr. Baiju, little Miss Chi-Chi, see you soon.
Yeah, so she's a zombie obsessed with coconut milk, and she thinks coconut milk comes from a goat called a cocoa goat.
Honestly, I can't remember the last time I laughed so hard. So, you've...
Yes, Master Child. They spoke of the Qixing taking the Golden House.
Well, well, well. Mingguang and her Qixing cronies. What else would they be hiding in the Golden House, if not the Exuvia? I apologize, but I warned you, didn't I? As the old Lira saying goes, the walls have ears.
A cocoa goat?
Yeah, cocoa goat. That's what the zombie child thought coconut milk came from. Because we came back and we said we couldn't find the cocoa goat. And she said, I'm disappointed, like in her weird way of speaking, because she's a zombie. And she says, like, she said something about its milk is so tasty that it's not made by any normal goat, only an adepta beast. And then she goes, I don't remember the name, so I wrote it down. And she picks up a book, she reads the name, and she goes, oh, there it is, coconut milk. And all three characters, like Paimon, your character, and, well, like my character, and the other dude you with, they all just face palm when she says coconut milk. Because, you know, there's no such thing as a cocoa goat. Coconut milk comes from coconuts. Or did you not know that either?
What? Sorry, I'm in a fight.
I said, did you also think coconut milk came from a goat called a cocoa goat?
No, this is ridiculous.
Didn't know it was a Harry Potter spell.
Don't know what was a Harry Potter spell.
A cocoa goat.
Well, traveler.
He said it's just ridiculous.
Odd.
Oh.
Which is it, I wonder? The questions that such travels raise are ever so complicated. Well, I'll leave you to ruminate over it yourself. As to remuneration for your help, I've decided to treat you to a meal. Oh, yes, don't worry. I will remember to bring the Mora this time. Tonight, I shall take you both to an old hole-in-the-wall, praised throughout Lyra.
Hole-in-the-wall? As in a cool restaurant?
Indeed. Let us meet near the harbor, at third round knockout.
So, he's taking me to dinner. Wait until the appointed time. between 7. I mean, not 7, between 6 and 11.
What, between 6 and 11?
This guy wants to have dinner between 6 and 11. So,
weird,
I'm just gonna turn the time to 7 o'clock, because why not?
You can do that, so you might as well.
Yeah, I can skip time.
Okay, so I've got that third try. I've got that second one, so now I need... To the southeast requires a pyro element. It's another small fight against a group of 3 enemies. Take out the enemies to spawn a chest and 3 pyro pedestals. Use the pyro pedestals, pyro on the pedestals to get the final set. But where do I go?
Where do we go now?
You're here. There's no need
Southeast.
to worry. I've already done so. 3rd round knockout is not for lightweights,
To the map.
like those taverns in Mondstadt. Here, the owner does not take such unorthodox orders as fruit juice.
Southeast.
I ordered some wine-fermented sweet rice balls for you, if that counts.
If it is to your liking, dear customers, I shall continue the tale of Lady Ningguang's Jade Chamber.
Yeah, maybe. I'm just going to
Besides fine wine, the excellent ambiance is the reason why this place is so well loved. But when I say ambiance, I refer to a different sort from the one the Tevat travel guide uses to judge other establishments.
As you all know, high above the land lies a pavilion in the clouds, a palace in the mist. What does it mean to have all-seeing eyes? This Lady Ningguang's masterwork that bridges earth and sky. Imagine, the weather is clear, and you gaze down from the deck on the world below. Behold, the glorious sights of Liyue Harbor, stretching out far and wide.
Wait, southeast? Where do you guys come from?
They say that when Lady Ningguang ponders important affairs, she retreats to her jade chamber with none but her 3 closest confidants in tow. Why brings she these trusted 3 to sift through sources, dig through documents, looking for information? Piece by piece, facts and figures paint a picture on the walls of the chamber. But well before the wall is filled, Lady Ningguang's mind is made up. Having made her call, she has every last document shredded, and whoosh, she scatters the shavings out her window. Ah, look at them, how they billow in the wind like a sudden swirling blizzard. As the fragments fall, traces of text flicker before the eyes of the merchants of Liyue, like ink stains in white snow.
You know if
The
I'll
saying
make you out,
the rarest treasures in the land are the words brought by the paper snow. For the words of the Tianquan have the power to move mountains, and all throughout the land know it.
Oh God, it's fucking me. I don't feel like I'm going the
These are
right
but
way.
scraps of paper, and yet they guide Lady Ningguang's hand. Such is their value. Merely grasping 1 or 2 of them will surely gift you a fragment of her wisdom.
I seriously have no
Enough to
idea
stay
what
a
it means to
step
be
or
doing.
2 ahead of your peers.
Tianquan Ningguang.
The first one I got lucky. Second one
Liyue locals talk about her.
probably also
The
got
Fatui
lucky.
hate her. She's most likely the one who hid the Exuvia, and we saw her at the rite of Descension. Huh. Paimon wonders what sort of person she is.
At last I have found you.
I've got one
You who
more I've got
returned
to
from
do and then I'm
Karst.
fully done.
Wait, I am not with the Millelith, nor am I here to claim your bounty. However, I am an emissary of the Liyue Qixing. My name is Ganyu, secretary at the Yue High Pavilion, and I have come specifically to meet you.
Well, every little thing
in concrete terms,
going to be
I am the
alright.
corporate secretary for the Qixing. At the moment, I am serving as Lady Ningguang's special emissary.
Ningguang sent you? We were literally just talking about her.
My apologies, you who have returned from Jiayun Karst. I am duty-bound and cannot extend my courtesy to you in full, but I have with me a letter from Lady Ningguang. She extends a formal invitation to you in her capacity as Tianquan. She invites you to her palace in the sky.
An official invitation?
Lady Ningguang said this. Invite him to come here. I wish to meet him. At the Jade Chamber, together we shall snip every one of these entwining dark threads.
Ma?
Let me guess. I got
Way more money than Paimon could ever count. We should be on our best manners.
An invitation to visit the Jade Chamber is a rare
Probably.
honor indeed. You'd best be on your way now. But don't forget about the rite of parting. Once you've finished at the Jade Chamber,
Let's be real, it's this
meet me at
game.
Dihua Marsh.
Add another 20 onto that.
We won't forget. Dihua Marsh. We'll see you there.
Yep, I knew it. Adventurer rank 35. Another 6 levels. I need to go up another 6 levels before I can even carry on the damn story.
Adventure rank what?
35.
I need to get one more level to be able to carry on the story, which is a shame. What the fuck was you guys come from? Level 22! Ah!
Well, I mean, someone's got something to say to me apparently, so I might as well go talk to this chick.
I was not prepared for level 22.
Let me guess, you're the person who deals with my Liyue reputation.
This is a level 22 base. What the hell? My card is only a level 20. What the fuck? I need to fight 3 people. I need to fight some people. Then pyromancy stuff should pop up. And the chest. Then if I use my pyromancy on that stuff, I do the thing. I don't know.
My name.
What the fuck is happening here? Yeah, that's where I meant to be, but what is happening?
I'll be right back.
Get out of the thingy! Frick me, dude. What am I meant to do here, man? Wait, you're the boss, not in that dude? The fuck? Oh, it's top one dude, main boss. What the fuck?
Dylan?
Yeah.
Do you have a bike?
No.
I thought you got one.
No.
You said
Why?
you were getting one though, so I thought.
I did the quest, by the way. Claim the treasure at the center of something. Oh, my back's sweaty, bro.
What?
My back's sweaty.
Nice. So what were you saying? The reason you haven't got a bike?
I think I just asked for money and they get me money instead of a bike.
So why didn't you use the money to buy a bike?
PlayStation 5.
No, that was when you asked for a PlayStation 5.
I got money for both Christmas and my birthday for
Right.
PlayStation 5.
A PS5 is only 500 quid. You got the money for a PS5 on Christmas, according to you.
Yeah, but I was gonna get the bike for my birthday and or Christmas.
So if you have money from both your birthday...
Yeah, and that's just enough to get a PS5.
That doesn't make sense considering... Right, what you said to me is you were...
100 and something off my birthday.
Yeah, what you said to me is you were getting a bike for your birthday, and then you said, oh, leading up, like, I kind of forgot about it, to be fair, and then leading up to Christmas, you said that your parents, instead, because they couldn't get their hands on a PS5, were going to give you the money to buy one, i.e. give you the 500 odd quid or whatever it is.
I didn't say that. I said that I was gonna get money for my birthday to be able to get one at some point. I never said that my mom and dad were gonna give me all the money.
For a PS5 you did. For Christmas you did. You said they were giving you everything you needed to buy the PS5.
Well, I didn't.
You did.
I swear I didn't.
There's no end to this. Another resurrection.
Let it rip.
With the wind.
Swear I just got that new sword. Where'd it go?
Well, you should get a bike anyway.
Why?
So that we can go out on bike rides. Because you can leave your house if you're doing exercise, can't you? And you can be within 2 meters of someone. So if we're riding a bike next to each other, we're you know, doing social distancing rules.
Northern Claymore prototype.
Prototypes are used at blacksmiths for building weapons.
Yeah, I know. I read. I'm gonna see how much it costs to get this thing built then. Hey, I'm adventure rank 10. Yeah. Only 8 more levels. It's better than sun.
Main reason I'm asking anyway is because I was gonna say if you had actually got a bike like you said you were gonna on your birthday, we could have gone out now because I'm getting bored of Xbox. If not, what you know what I mean. I'm saying Xbox because my dad keeps going, you need to get off the Xbox. I'm getting bored of playing PlayStation all the time, is what I meant to say.
Everyone can hear your voice.
Do you know the Traveler actually has a voice? And a voice actor? But for some reason when you're talking to people in cutscenes, they just don't use it.
Oh. I need a crystal chunk, 50 of them, and white iron ore. Where do you get crystal chunks and white iron ore from?
You gotta mine them.
Where's the best place to mine them?
Anywhere. You just find like clumps of crap like lying around. You just like break them with your sword and you pick it up and you get the stuff.
I feel like there should be just some people that you can ask to go mine you a certain amount of stuff for money. There should be just miners that you can say, can you go get me?
I'm pretty sure you can send some of the characters not in use to out on commissions to go and get materials. But I think you have to be a specific adventurer rank for that to be unlocked.
Unlucky. Traveler needs all the best artifacts that she can get. Do you level up the Traveler over everyone else or no?
Yeah.
Is that what everyone does?
Well, I don't think so, because I've seen people that don't even have the Traveler on their team. Yeah? Say that again. No, I'm alright.
That's because I have like Venti and better characters.
You have Venti?
What?
I thought you didn't. I thought you said you didn't have Venti before.
I don't. I'm just saying that they'll probably have better characters and a lot.
Oh, I thought you said I have Venti and better characters and stuff. I was gonna say, I thought you didn't have Venti.
If I had Venti, I probably wouldn't have the person as one of my characters.
Well, you know, you're not just confined to using air, right? Like, you don't just have to use air attacks.
What attacks can you use with air?
When you get to when you finish that quest line, you can become Geo, which is Earth, and then I assume then when you finish Geo, you can become something else.
Like a pyromancer.
I mean, you can get there is such thing as cryo, so.
So eventually, will we just be able to use every single one of the elements?
You can't use them all at the same time. You can only have one on at a time.
Yeah, I guess that, but will we just eventually be able to use every element?
Yeah, you just have to go to a statue of the 7 and equip which like resonate with that specific god to use their element.
A statue of the 7?
Yeah.
How is that?
You know the statues that you give things to and they increase your stamina and stuff?
No. To be fair, I think I got into the game, we got to the part where it said increase stamina. Oh, okay. Cool. But I never went back to it. Throw notes. Oh, I see you, Dick. You're back.
Did you start a whole new run, or are you still on the same run? Like the one that you started, like, ages ago?
I don't know, I didn't know how to start a new run, so I'm staying in this one.
Fair enough.
Why?
I was only asking.
Hey, Prologue Act 2. Prologue Act 2. Schmeisnaya Stefuni. Oh yeah, I'm getting a ring of college at some point.
Are you?
Yeah. Where's the statues of the four?
And the 7.
Yeah.
You'll be taken to one at one point. They're also, like, used as teleport waypoints, kinda. Well, I'm gonna end my stream then, because I finished the bit of story I could.
Did Lisa just call us cutie?
See, I told you she